in this area, being a challenger player yourself, and Psycho, the GOAT, knows everything, so you will be as well.
Thank
yeah,
you.
we'll,
Thank you.
we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, you guys want to go ahead and take over? See you guys later.
All right. Appreciate it. Can I get some lobby info from somebody for first things
Absolutely,
first?
I need that as well.
Hot second. There we go. Hot second. Jaegers. Good to be here tonight. How you doing, buddy?
Absolutely, Psycho. Always a pleasure. Feeling pretty good, man. A lot better than 15 minutes ago. Now that I got some mac and cheese in me.
Hey, that's
But how
always
about
good.
how about yourself, Psycho?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good as well. Didn't have any mac and cheese. Actually, I don't remember what I had for dinner. Oh, a quesadilla. So yeah.
Ooh, quesadillas are just as good though.
Hey, just as good. Just as good.
Yes,
Not
sir.
bad. Other than that, man, it's been some pretty good matches. Have you been watching the combines so far?
I have. No, like Titan and Rival really popped off. That last Rival game was a little one-sided, but we're gonna look past it. Look at the individuals, because that's what today's all about. The individuals and how they can what's the word? Improvise, being on a team they're thrown onto in the last minute. So I'm really excited to see.
Yeah, it does. It takes a different kind of mentality here in the combines when you, like you said, you're just kind of thrown onto a team with somebody that you've probably more than likely never played with before. So you have to adapt your own play style typically to their play style. But at the same time, it's the combines, it's not so much about winning and losing. It's more so about kind of showing off your particular ability. But, the ability to mesh with a team is one of those things that you would want to show off to these GMs and AGMs here tonight.
Absolutely. You want to be able to fit into any roster that gets thrown at you. And yeah, that's what we're just looking at. Mechanical skill, how you could rotate, whether or not you're going back post, going for demos, your play style. That's what GMs are looking for. And man, I'm just excited to get this underway, Psycho.
Yeah, I am too. So excited that I don't know what's going on. I joined a lobby and there was nobody in there.
Oh no,
So-
that's a glitch. That's a glitch that's been going on.
That's a glitch.
I learned pretty fast.
I got glitched.
Yes, sir.
All right, now I'm in a lobby that has still nobody in it. Wait, maybe?
There's
No,
people in
okay,
here,
so
Psycho.
there's people in here. Okay, so that's the glitch. Is that there's nobody? Is that I'm not seeing anybody? Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well then. Oh, we got the director in here.
That's
We're in
exciting.
trouble.
I just had to hop in. I'm hopping in and out between these TVs. Came back to say hi. You guys all good in here? All good to get some challenger action going in?
No, we have a director in here who's messing up the cast.
Cramping your style?
A little.
Hey, I gotta do that sometime. Yeah. Okay. Simoni's switching up the team names a little bit for the commentators and for
Oh,
everyone.
that's exciting.
That's nice of him. All right, well, looks like we've got everyone in here, so best of luck, guys. Yeah, we're getting Team 1 versus Team 2, then we have Team 2 versus Team 3, and then we have Team 1 versus Team 3.
Perfect.
So it's kind of like a loop. It's a little circle. So
That's
gives you
circle.
3 challenger
exciting.
games.
A little circly dirkly.
All right, good luck, guys.
Thank you,
Praise.
sir. So we are going to have fun with one of these names, Psycho. I'm not sure if you can see it yet. It is TMK MBL2. So I'm not sure where you want to go with that. But yeah, like start us off, Psycho.
Yeah, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, here in the combines. This is the Challenger League. We've got Team 1 and Team 2, and I'm getting some crazy glitches here. Like, does your scoreboard move?
My scoreboard?
Yeah,
I don't know.
my scoreboard's moving as people get more points. It's like numerically changing, which is that's super crazy. But yeah, local Owenator and Mangoes all running on, I guess Team 1 would be the red team, and Kratos, I'm just going to call him TMK, and Moxon on Team 2, as Owenator's going to take a little bit of control, try and drive it down, gets it through one, bounces it out of the corner. Mangoes is there, but he can't find the second touch. Kratos to send it out. Local taking it off the back wall. Can't stick with it though. Does get the dunk as a offender from Team 2. Tries to get in there and take a shot, but not able to. Owenator pops it from the mid out to the corner. Mangoes puts it off the backboard, looking for a teammate in mid, but nobody's there. Moxon trying to slow things down a little bit. With a little over a minute gone so far. We haven't seen too much. Kratos trying to get a little bit squirrely there, but not able to do anything with it. Jaegers, who do you think? Oh, I was going to say, who do you think is going to score first? But it looks like Local's going to, but TMK makes the stop right there. Local trying to find Mangoes in the mid, but Mangoes misses the shot. Local trying to get it back out, but it does finally get cleared away. Jaegers, that was quite the push from Team 2.
Well, I will tell you who should have scored first, and it's the same team that scored first as Mango puts one by the defense. And I was about to say they should have scored first, Psycho, because that was a great opportunity. But here Mangoes makes up with it, and it looks like just a little pop over the defense, catches the defense sleeping, and we have a 1-0 game.
Mangoes finally showing up, able to get a touch on the ball, put it on net. His first 2 attempts were not where he wanted them to go, but it didn't matter as he finally found the back of it, giving the first point to team number 1 here, the red team. And TMK trying to get something going out of the corner. Local is going to take it away from him. Local feeds it to Owenator. Owen taking the shot, but Kratos able to make the stop there. Mangoes out to Local. Local shot just going to be wide. Bounces up. Owenator was there, but he can't get it in. Local as well can't get his shot to find the back of the net as Kratos and Moxon are going to co-dribble that ball down the side. TMK and Moxon with a bit of a double commit there. Mango's going to clear that ball out. Owen with the touch off the sidewall. Mango's coming with the sidewall as well as Team 2 trying to clear the ball out. Kratos with an awkward touch back. Mango's got a shot on net, but TMK getting in front of him and making a stop. Local trying to get there, but Moxon going to block him out. Owenator can't find the back of the net. He's going to hit the corner. TMK trying to take his time here in the mid. 50s through 1. Mangoes pops it out, but gets immediately demoed. And Moxon trying to find something. Owenator to Local. Local back up to Owen, but he can't get there in time. Mangoes going to take it away from TMK. And the ball gets cleared away. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock here, Jaegers. And there is quite a bit of back and forth from both of these teams.
Absolutely. Team 1's mainly the aggressor right now, putting on the pressure, bringing out the demo plays. Could have an opportunity here, but Owenator's going to save it away and have a quick counterattack by a Local. But that being said, Psycho, Team 2 has had a few good opportunities, but none like that as Mangoes puts in his second goal of the game.
Yes, they certainly haven't had as many opportunities as Team 1, and they haven't been able to capitalize on any of them. And I'm saying Team 1 is looking pretty hot right now. Owen, Mangoes, and Local are all vibing together pretty well, finding each other on the field, going for pass plays. This is pretty impressive out of Team 1 here, and Team 2's just kind of doing everything they can just to keep up, Jaegers.
I mean, Team 1 is just out shooting Team 2. I believe that's 9-2 with TMK having the only shots register on Team 2. Mangoes hits off the backboard, elects not to go after it for a double touch. But this Team 2, like I just want one of them to go for a clip. Like they're kind of just trying to bang the ball away, trying to dive for the ball, keeping the ball from going in the net. Wins or losses don't matter here, Psycho. They need to show off some mechanics. And if that means reaching a little bit, go for it.
Yeah, I don't disagree, especially this being Challenger. There's definitely some talented people in here, just hanging around in the, I believe, low GC level is right around where these players are. Excuse me. But yeah, we haven't seen any of that. Mangoes looked like he was trying to get a little bit fancy at one point, but wasn't able to do much with it. Local with a nice catch in front of the net, and he's able to maintain control and flick that past the defender.
Just nice control from Local, playing off of a defensive mishap, bouncing a little bit dangerous in the mid. And that's what Local does. He just kind of hovers around the midfield, waits for passes, goes for rebounds, and he puts in the back of the net.
And he certainly does a good job. And I think most people here tonight probably are aware of Local. He was in the grand finals and Challenger. Team won with the win, but Local was in the grand finals with the Challenger, ended up losing out to Venom as he was on Team Snowstorm. But they did a really good job. They had a really, really strong run in both the season and the playoffs. And there you have it. Team 1 taking that dub there. Pretty good performance from them. Team 2, I guess, is going to stick around to go against Team 3. Is that how we're running it, Jaegers?
I believe that's how it works. Hold on, let me see real quick. Let me double check. Yes, sir. It's team game Challenger team number 2 versus Challenger team number 3. So we have Daydreams, apparently Rye, and Cool Kyle coming in. I know Daydreams was a novice last season. Apparently Rye has a great mustache. And I played a few games with Cool Kyle. Really good player and overall pretty chill guy. So if you're looking for a chill comms in the season, might consider looking that way.
Hey, most definitely. And yeah, you're right. Daydreams was a novice. And to be honest, he didn't do very well down in novice. Not that he didn't do well, but the teams that he played on didn't do very well. So I'm actually really interested to see how he does up here. I did recognize that he had a very strong mechanical ability for novice. So I think we might be seeing that come into play here. I'm just interested to see if Daydreams is going to be fast enough to keep up with these guys. Or if he's just going to be, the slower one on the field.
Well, so Psycho, the thing I have with that is novices, I feel like whenever they're grinding ranked and they rank up, they're either carried or they made it based off their own merit. And if they made it based off their own merit, there's a bunch of people who have been Challenger and they're just like maybe like 1200 right now, 1300 right now. And so they're not at their peak. And if you're novice and you make your way to your peak, you're currently peaking. And so that's one advantage, at least in my opinion, that I think he has.
Well, that's a good observation, one that I certainly couldn't disagree with. And we will see how things play out here as we get into this second game here in the Challenger League of our Challenger Combines. Cool Kyle is going to send that one up. He's going to follow it, puts it on, but Moxon's there to knock it down. Kratos with the 50, and TMK is able to send that one out of his defensive zone. Moxon to put one on net. Cool Kyle's there, sends it away. Apparently Rye is trying to follow it. Daydreams gets the touch off the sidewall, sends it straight down to TMK, waiting. TMK off the side.
Oh.
Sends it out. Can't follow it. Moxon's there. Puts the touch on, but it's going to bounce off of the crossbar with a little under a minute gone right now. It looks like to me, Jaegers, that these teams are not only feeling each other out, but still kind of, at least Team 3 still might be kind of figuring it itself out.
No, they might still be figuring themselves out, but I mean, I believe this is Team 2, if I'm not mistaken. They've come alive. They're looking like a completely different game than they have in Game 1. Maybe it's just confidence from playing together before, but I mean, they look aggressive. They're putting shots on target, and they're sending the third man. And I mean, didn't work out there, but if they keep going at it, it might work out in the future.
Only time will tell. Cool Kyle with a touch over the defender in the midfield, but he gets bumped off the ball immediately after. TMK sending one down. Cool Kyle puts it dangerously in front of his own net, but it gets sent away. The ball bounces in the midfield. Apparently Rye sends it away, sends it over. Moxon there waiting for it. It's going to get a big touch, clears it out. Moxon's there. Daydreams has the 50 with him. TMK trying to get a shot on net, but it gets deflected. Kratos pushes it out, but can't follow it as it bounces in the mid. Moxon puts it back to the mid. TMK's there to put it one on the net. Moxon with a big demo. The pass is out to the mid. Kratos is there, but the 50 goes in favor of the green team. The ball bounces down in front of the red team's net. Daydream goes up, but he's not able to find the ball. Cool Kyle puts it out in mid again, but Kratos sends it down. TMK almost with the cherry pick, but his shot is gonna hit off of the post. Kratos pops it up. TMK takes it away from him. Apparently Rye can't get the ball cleared out. Moxon missing his touch to send it out mid. Cool Kyle gonna finally get the ball cleared out of the green side. Moxon in the midfield. Apparently Rye to send it back. Apparently Rye again off of the backboard looking to the mid. Cool Kyle's there, but he can't get to the ball in time, and it does get cleared out by the red team. Under 2 minutes left on the clock. The scoreline is still 0 Jaegers. I'm interested to see who's gonna score first, to be honest.
No, it really is a match between an unstoppable force and a movable object, as Mox and TMK have combined for 8 shots, 9 shots on the team. But on the opposite end, Cool Kyle has had 6 saves throughout this whole match off. The man is really popping off in this one.
Yeah, I would say so. 6 saves. That's pretty insane. I didn't see what just happened right there. Moxon comes off. Oh my. Wasn't a good pressure from Daydreams there to keep Moxon from getting the ball cleared out, and his teammate able to clean that one up. The first goal of this game going to the green team with 1 minute 23 seconds left on the clock. It took forever for either one of these teams to get a goal. Both of these teams playing really solid midfield oppression, if you will, and keeping each other from really getting too much of a solid offensive run, I'd say, Jaegers.
Absolutely. That's the first shot that really had anything to do with this. Right as I say that, TMK's gonna fly through the smokescreen and equalize this game.
Oh my goodness. Apparently getting that demo, hoping to cool things off a little bit, but I think it ended up just backfiring on him, if you will, allowing red team to get the shot and the goal. With 53 seconds left on the clock, we are now tied up at 1. So we are looking at a possible OT for this game. Kratos there for the pass from Moxon and absolutely destroys the defender, taking the lead for the red team.
I mean, Psycho is calling for OT, but Kratos says, no, sir, not quite yet, as we still got 50 seconds left. And Kratos gonna put his team on top just as fast as they equalize.
Spoke up way too soon. Sometimes I forget that 50 seconds is like a lifetime in Rocket League. And Kratos not interested in the OT, interested in catching the dub. As apparently tries to get the ball cleared out, but Moxon's gonna keep it in. Daydreams off the sidewall, looking to follow, gets it to the mid, gets it past 1, gets the second touch to get it past 2, gets the pop. Apparently he's there, popping it out to the mid. Cool Kyle trying to go up for it, but he gets beat to the ball. And Moxon gonna send that all the way down, apparently able to get back just in time to make the save on that. And Cool Kyle sends it down. Final 5 seconds. They're looking to make a play right here, right now. The ball is still kept up. Kratos almost finding the cherry pick goal for the road. Not able to find it, but it doesn't matter, as red team's gonna take the dub here tonight, and pretty good performance from them.
Absolutely. I mean, just a dominating force on offense. They had how many shots? Is that 14 shots registered as opposed to Challenger Team 3 with only 4? But I mean, they were putting in work on the defensive side, registering over 9 saves compared to Challenger Team 2's 2. Like, I mean, Challenger Team 3 had over 1,000 score compared to Team 2's 946, but in this one was Team 2 coming out on top. A little extra playtime with their team doing wonders for them.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree there. It's always nice to have a little bit of time under your belt with a couple of guys, especially if you've never played with them before. Sometimes it doesn't take a lot to get a little chemistry going. Sometimes it takes a lot, but you hope that you can just give a little and get a lot back in the chemistry department. Sometimes it pays off for these guys, sometimes it doesn't, but you know, that's part of the combines. That's why we got our GMs and our AGMs and our captains watching, looking not only just at team performance, but also looking at individual performance, watching how these guys rotate, watching how these guys pass or look for pass plays, as opposed to just booming the ball away, losing control, or or going for the solo play. Hopefully our GMs and AGMs are seeing a lot of good stuff. I've seen a lot of good stuff so far, but we did start at the top of the barrel, Jaegers. We didn't start at the bottom.
Absolutely, absolutely. It all goes downhill from here. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But no, these are really good showings by all these teams so far. I mean, there's no really like I want to say clear standout. Everyone's popping off in their own ways. But what are you looking to see in this next one, Psycho? I'm gonna pull the Uno reverse on you.
Oh, I'm honestly thinking that the red team is about to run a gamut here. I think that they're about to give this green team the business, because we saw them. I called it. Did I call it?
He called it.
I called it. Mangoes with a beautiful pass off of the backboard. Owen there to clean up the shot. What a way to start things off here for red team.
Absolutely. No, red team picking up where they left off with the mechanical plays. I mean, this is looking like it might be the most mechanical challenger team on the books. Cool Kyle getting a shot saved away by local here. Getting a demo also. Rye's going to clear it out here. A demo fest so far in this game, Psycho.
Yeah, we're seeing that, I got to say that's one good way to shut down an aggressive team like what we have here with the red team. The red team seems to be pretty hyper aggressive, and one way to really shut that down good is with a well-placed demo. Get their rotations sort of off kilter and just put smoke in the air and anger in their veins. Some people get mad about it, so I think that demoing is a good way to try and get red team knocked off. But sometimes it doesn't work, Jaeger. Sometimes these teams can just persevere through the demos, and it doesn't phase them.
Absolutely. And what Psycho, I will say this is one of the actually this is probably one of the highest MMRs a challenger team could have based on the boundaries. There's no way this team could be an actual team. Owen and local are both 1580 plus, and Mangoes, I believe, is a 1560 if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, the high MMRs seem to be working out for them.
Yeah, I guess it would, and I mean, if it's kind of funny if the team doesn't even fit in the MMR cap. Whoever arranged that might have should have. Oh my goodness, Mangoes catching a pass. No, not a pass. Well, yeah, a pass.
It was a pass
from the Novice Daydreams.
And Mango's picking up from where he left off back in game one with the aerial plays. He really popping off so far, and plenty of well-placed shots from him.
Yeah, definitely popping off. I think I'm not thinking Mango's gonna have a hard time here in the draft. I'm not sure that he would have, regardless, because he's already kind of known around here. Mango's again coming through, popping off for the red team. Only one more to get his hat trick here tonight.
Right with the mistouch, and Mango's quick to capitalize on it, putting his team up 3-0. And Psycho, so far it's looking you're like you were right with that gambit call.
Yeah, I would say so. I just kind of felt it. I felt like they were warming up in the first match on stream. But they still came out with the dub. It seemed fairly easily, so I figured, hey, these guys are gonna absolutely smash here. But like you said, they're kind of a broken team. They're kind of a cheater team. You said that their MMRs wouldn't fit in the cap for this season, so unfortunate. Local gonna find another one, the fourth goal for the red team here.
And I mean, the red team just putting on a clinic right now. 4 goals in 2.5 minutes, on pace for 8. I mean, team 2 needs to find a way to stop the bleeding, or should I say team 3?
I don't even know which team to call it anymore. I just call it thank you. I just call it the red team and the green team, my man. Because it just got way too confusing, way too fast. I thought the team names were going to change, but my scoreboard is just messing with me, Jaegers. Oh, my goodness.
No, the scoreboard's really throwing me off the way it's going from based on average points.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very weird. Rocket League messed up again, but you know what? We can't do anything about it. So
No,
here we are.
It's fixed, Jaegers. It's fixed. The servers are fixed. Don't worry about it.
Zero ping.
0 ping. Daydream's coming in, taking a shot of his own, but it's gonna go high. Hit the crossbar, apparently popping it up, but the double commit comes out from Cool Kyle. Miscommunication there. Cool Kyle gets the stop, trying to apply as much pressure as he can in the midfield. Local with the pop across to the side. Local still trying to follow it, but apparently gonna beat him to the ball on the back wall. Mangoes with the 50. Daydream's having a 50 Owenator. The ball's out to the mid, but nobody there from the red team to capitalize on it. Apparently gonna get the pinch, pop it out to the mid. Owenator getting the soft touch. Apparently gonna get a big bang over the defenders, but can't get it through Local, as Local's able to just barely get back in time. Local trying to follow it. Owen gonna help him out, but apparently takes it away from him in the midfield. Leaves it for Cool Kyle coming off the sidewall. Cool Kyle can't beat Local to the ball. Apparently popping it out of the corner, but Owen gonna clear the ball out of the red zone. 45 seconds left on the clock here, and I don't even think it's possible at this point, Jaegers, for them to come back.
I mean, technically, it's possible, but looking increasingly not likely, as I don't think any team's gonna score 4 goals on this red team in any span of time. So what I would do in that situation, I would just try and go for as many clips as possible in the remaining 15 seconds if I were green team.
Just clip. It's the easiest thing to do in a threes game is clipping. Everybody knows that.
Oh, absolutely.
The final 5 seconds here. Local trying to get one for the road. Gonna get shut down by apparently Daydreams. Also going to shut down another shot on net. Get the bump on Owen just to get him off the ball. But it looks like the red team are like piranhas right now. They do not want to relinquish this ball. They want a final goal. Owen popping it up, trying to get it, and they're not going to be able to. You see all 3 players going for it at the end, missing the goal by inches, but that's okay. They still got the W. They still popped off more than the other challengers teams did tonight. I will say that much. But I would like to thank any and all the challenger players that came out to the combines. We really appreciate you guys showing up and playing for us here tonight. Everybody did a great job, and good luck in the draft.